Welcome to Lovecars and welcome to the RML Group, where we take an exclusive first look at their brand new car, the Short Wheelbase. These guys are unsung heroes. The amount of stuff they do for manufacturers, OEMs in motorsport, they're building all sorts of things. In fact, last time we were here, they built the world's only street legal Aston Martin Vulcan, which is a pretty exciting project to say the least. They're also doing stuff like the DB5 continuation models and so much that we're not allowed to mention. But if you have a walk around their factory, you see the most incredible household name stuff just lying around all over the place. And you can see from the trophy cabinet that is pretty extensive all over. They've won all sorts of motor races all over the world, including Le Mans and various other things as well. They're pretty good.
And it's RML's extensive experience bringing high-tech products to the market for OEMs, among them race cars, supercars and continuation models, meant that its team was adept at working with the Short Wheelbase's original clean sheet brief. They're also industry specialists with EV technology for road and race applications, made possible by their state-of-the-art energy storage design, manufacturing and design.
But today is all about this. This is the first time they've ever built their own car. This is a company that's been going for decades, that started off with race cars and do all sorts throughout the industry. But this is the first time ever they built their own car. They're excited and I'm excited to show you. The styling takes massive inspiration from one of the most iconic cars ever, the 250 Short Wheelbase, but it's brought up to date as you see it today in this modern retake.
This iconic model is reborn for modern day enthusiasts and pays homage to the driving purity of supercars from the past, whilst offering occupants 21st century comfort and convenience. With its front-mounted Ferrari V12 engine and instantly familiar lines, which will now be formed over a carbon fibre bodywork, the Short Wheelbase is a fast and usable Grand Tourer of the highest order.
It captures some of the key silhouettes and some of the features that we're so used to seeing over the years, but everything on the car is there for a reason, its function and form.
Maintaining the classic proportions was a priority from the start. The famous lines have been retained, and features like the stacked rear lights, exposed fuel filler, chip cutter front grille and vents behind each wheel and on the hood have been carefully reimagined. And inside the car, the cabin can accommodate occupants up to 6 foot 6 inches tall, which is 2 meters in height, and will be beautifully trimmed with electrically adjustable seats. The interior design captures a classic style, but will embrace modern technology such as sat-nav, air conditioning, cup holders and smartphone connectivity.
Under the bonnet is a Ferrari 5.5 litre naturally aspirated V12, producing about 485 horsepower.
According to Michael Malek, RML's chief executive, it was never conceived to compete top trump style with typical supercars' acceleration or top speed, but it's not exactly going to be any slouch. With 568 Nm of torque, drive delivered to the rear wheels through a Ferrari 6-speed manual gearbox and controlled by an open gate manual shift, it'll all help push the Short Wheelbase from 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds and give a top speed in excess of 185 miles per hour.
And normally around this time gets exciting because we jump in the car, go for a spin and let you know what it's really like. However, believe it or not, this is just a clay model. The first prototype will be on the road October this year and the customer cars will be available early part of 2022.